Hello, welcome to this video. This video is going to be a review of the Superman movie. It's been in theaters for quite a while now. I liked it. I haven't seen a movie in a long time, so it was good to see a movie. Um, I wrote down some notes here, so I'll try to keep it under 5 minutes or so it'd be pretty short. Like I said, it was a long time since seeing a movie, so it was nice to see a movie. Um, if you find my analysis a little bit overdone, that's okay. I tend to get into movies when I do see them. Um, from the movie, I thought there were some winners and losers. Definitely Jimmy Olsen was a winner. He got the story. He's probably going to get paid a little bit more money than Lois and Clark. And obviously, he got the girl, so that's a pretty good package. So I see Jimmy Olsen as a winner in the story. I also find that I think his name was Element Man, the man who can control any element. I found him a winner. He found new freedom from that prison, pocket prison, and he has his child. So he's off to a new adventure, maybe a spin-off with him for enjoying his freedom and his family lifestyle. So he was a big winner in the story. Obviously, Mr. Terrific was a really strong character, strong acting, but I don't know if his character in the story really benefited because he was under a lot of stress trying to control the rift, the dimensional rift, I guess. But great acting. He did a great job acting, but I don't know if his story really, character in the story really benefited that much. Probably just got a solid paycheck from the gang. Some losers. Obviously, Superman was a little bit of a loser. He's not, but he lost in the story. Uh, Basically, he got tricked, or he's getting fed different information about his family from Krypton, so that was a big loss to him. Obviously, he got beat up, so he's probably pretty sore, so that's another loss to him. And also, Clark Kent lost the story to Jimmy and Lois, so he sort of lost out. So he's got to reheal. You know, I don't know what he's gonna do in the future, but it'd be nice to see him maybe transplant, maybe move to a new solar system with a stronger planet where the effects of kryptonite are a lot less severe. So maybe he'll do some research as Clark Kent, maybe produce a few books on sons of the universe, and eventually find some way to really maximize his benefits from the sun's power. Maybe even use a trick from Ultraman and Lex Luthor, where he had to find orbs. Um, Maybe you can use some sort of nanobot technology to constantly channel the sun's power in him, or something like that, where he can reflect the power even in darkness and under the power of Krypton, that he can keep harnessing the sun. I don't know. He's got to. Hopefully, he can get over that kryptonite disease. Lois Lane obviously was a little bit of a loser. You know, she did get a romantic relationship with Superman, but she lost the story to Jimmy. Big story that totally destroys Lex. Green Lantern, a little bit of a loser. He's a hero for sure. He did some heroic events, you know, destroying the military and destroying some other evil creatures, but he was sometimes too busy eating his Fruit Loops, I guess. There's a scene there where he's eating Fruit Loops, I guess. A little bit of a loss. And Lex obviously lost, a little bit of a loser. He was jailed in the end. So sorry for the spoilers. Again, a winner and a loser, obviously, was Superman and Lois. They got their relationship, and they lost the story to Jimmy, so they might be eating breakfast all day long. And Jimmy will be eating the steaks, I guess. So on to the next page here. So Lex's plot. I mean, obviously he ruined Superman's relationship with his Krypton parents. But I thought there's might be a little bit of an angle there where Lex's plan was first to arrest Superman, switch Superman with Ultraman, a cloned being identical to Superman, and reveal the story about Ultraman being a ruler of Earth. Sorry, with clones, or with many offspring and many wives. So as Ultraman gets switched to Superman, Lex reveals his plot with his parents, saying that he's here to rule the Earth, and then Lex and Ultraman can rule the Earth together as his newfound friendship rule the Earth together. So as Lex and as Superman, Ultraman, using Superman's sort of pedigree as being friendly to the Earth, he can sort of control the Earth more as he switches. Yeah, it seems weird. But yeah, so maybe the Raptors are clones, are, you know, they're all masked. Maybe they're clones of Ultraman. And with the engineer or other prisoners, other girlfriends, exes of Lex in his pocket universe. So maybe they sort of trying to do a switcheroo and then rule the Earth with Superman. I don't know. But it's sad to see that second message being so corrupting to Superman. So maybe whenever he heals, maybe he can scan the universe, find stronger suns, and get over his defeats a lot faster, and even charge up his power so he doesn't get destroyed so fast. Obviously, the Daily Bugle was a powerful entity in the story, ruined many characters, and ruined Superman, ruined Lex, and Jimmy Olsen might have been a true victor in the story, but he had to do something that a lot of other characters couldn't do, was take a risk and go to the dark side. So he was, he's down in the red light area with a lot of crime and in the criminal area, and he took a risk, so maybe he's getting a reward. I don't think Superman, Lex Luthor really took a risk like that, although they're super powerful and they can devastate each other, but Jimmy took a risk there. Lex, I found was a little bit overpowering. So many avenues of science, genetics, physics, and computer cloning and stuff like that. So there's so many avenues, a little overpowered. I mean, he's ultra rich, but I was surprised at his power in science. So that's where I'll leave it. I like the movie. Something to think about for sure. Sad to see Superman destroyed. Good to see Lex destroyed. Kind of wish Superman and Lois would have come out as heroes and got the paycheck and started a solid family. So the total victory, If you like this review, obviously leave a comment. In the future, I'm looking forward to seeing The Running Man, the redo coming up. I think it's in fall, September or something. I might do a review of Fantastic Four soon. Naked Gun, obviously a fan of that. And I might see Happy Gilmore. But if you want to see reviews of other movies, let me know what you think, and maybe I'll find some time to watch them. But anyways, thanks again for watching the video. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.